Welcome back to Garage01. Today, we're talking about the 2025 Isuzu Trooper, an exciting new SUV concept that's turning heads with its bold design, powerful features, and off-road potential. Let's get into it. The 2025 Isuzu Trooper has sparked curiosity across the automotive community, despite no official confirmation from the brand itself. Images and renderings have circulated online, igniting speculation and excitement among SUV enthusiasts. While the return of the Trooper hasn't been formally announced by Isuzu, the concept has been imagined with such detail that it's taken on a life of its own. Based on leaked renders, speculative builds, and what we know about Isuzu's current direction, the vision of a new Trooper is both rugged and refined, combining serious off-road capability with modern utility. Imagined as a full-size SUV sitting between traditional ladder frame construction and modern hybrid performance, the 2025 Trooper is believed to ride on a version of the body-on-frame platform shared with the D-Max and the MUX. This would mean a robust architecture designed for demanding environments, with reinforced crossmembers, improved torsional rigidity, and the ability to support high payloads. This kind of platform is particularly beneficial for those who require towing capacity, load stability, and real off-road potential. Under the hood, the most talked about powertrain for this speculative Trooper is a 3.0-liter turbo diesel engine that would be enhanced with a 48-volt mild hybrid system. This combination would aim to deliver both torque and fuel efficiency, with power figures estimated around 190 to 210 horsepower and up to 450 Nm of torque. Such numbers would place the Trooper in direct competition with vehicles like the Toyota Land Cruiser Prado and Ford Everest. The mild hybrid component would assist in low-speed torque delivery, smoothing out stop-start transitions and improving fuel consumption in urban and trail conditions. There are also reports suggesting a possible 2.2-liter turbo diesel option, borrowed from the MUX's latest lineup, designed to offer lower emissions and better fuel economy for less demanding users. Transmission options are speculated to include both a 6-speed manual for traditionalists and an 8-speed automatic for those seeking convenience. The automatic would likely come with terrain response modes and smart shift logic designed to adapt to road grade, throttle input, and payload weight. A transfer case with low-range gearing is assumed to be standard in the 4-wheel drive variant, which would be crucial for rock crawling, steep descents, and deep mud or snow. The suspension setup for the 2025 Trooper, as imagined, would feature independent front suspension for sharper on-road dynamics and a solid rear axle with coil springs for better off-road articulation and durability. Electronic locking rear differential, hill descent control, and a multi-terrain traction system are expected to be offered on higher trims. Ground clearance is expected to be around 230 to 250 mm, which puts it squarely in off-road territory. Approach and departure angles would be optimized through short overhangs and aggressive bumper designs. In terms of exterior styling, renderings and concepts show a bold, upright stance with squared wheel arches, high beltlines, and a commanding front grille. LED lighting is expected to feature heavily, including matrix-style headlights, sequential turn signals, and LED fog lights integrated into the front bumper. Skid plates, functional tow hooks, and a rear-mounted full-size spare tire are all visible in the renderings, which suggests that practicality is just as important as aesthetics. Roof rails, snorkel options, and wide fender flares hint at the Trooper's intended audience, those who want to adventure beyond the pavement. The wheel options are imagined to range from 18-inch steel wheels on lower trims to 20-inch alloys with all-terrain tires on higher variants. Tire choices would likely include optional BF Goodrich or Yokohama all-terrain setups, suitable for both trail grip and highway comfort. Paint schemes could include muted earth tones, such as forest green, sand beige, slate gray, and of course, the signature deep Isuzu red. A two-tone roof option could be added for a more premium or sporty visual separation. Inside, the 2025 Trooper concept focuses on durability and convenience, but not at the expense of comfort. The cabin is imagined to feature hard-wearing materials on touchpoints like door cards, floors, and the cargo area, but soft touch finishes and stitched leather or premium fabric on the seats and dashboard. A 12.3-inch touchscreen would be the centerpiece of the infotainment system, powered by a proprietary OS with support for Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, both wireless. A digital instrument cluster, measuring 7 to 10 inches depending on the trim, would provide real-time data for off-road status, torque distribution, tire pressure, pitch and roll angles, and drivetrain engagement. Climate control systems are likely to be dual or tri-zone, with rear vents and independent fan speeds for third-row passengers. Ventilated front seats, heated rear seats, and a panoramic sunroof are expected to be standard or optional on top trims. Soundproofing and acoustic glass would reduce engine and road noise, making the Trooper comfortable for long-distance touring as well as city commuting. Storage and seating configurations could vary by region, but a 5+2 layout is expected, with fold-flat rear seats and modular storage compartments. The third row would be manually foldable to maximize cargo space, and the tailgate might be a split-style barn door or a single liftgate, depending on the market. Additional storage under the cargo floor would likely house the tire tools and recovery gear. Advanced driver assistance systems are assumed to be comprehensive in this imagined 2025 version. These would include adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, rear cross-traffic alert, and a 360-degree surround camera system. A trailer stability assist system and integrated trailer brake controller could also be featured, enhancing the Trooper's appeal for those towing boats, caravans, or work trailers. One of the standout imagined features is the off-road interface, a dedicated display that shows live information such as tire articulation, wheel slippage, drive mode engagement, and steering angle. Combined with real-time GPS topography and breadcrumb trail tracking, it would make backcountry navigation much easier. USB-C and USB-A charging ports, a wireless charging pad, 110-volt inverter plug, and even a built-in air compressor could round out the feature list for overland-ready configurations. On the tech side, speculation includes over-the-air software updates, a mobile app for remote starting and diagnostics, and cloud-based service logging. The vehicle could also come equipped with a built-in dash camera that records both front and rear views and stores clips automatically in case of impact or sudden deceleration. Voice control, biometric ignition, and customizable digital keys for family members or fleet usage could be part of the technology suite. Fuel efficiency would be a key selling point, especially in markets with strict emissions regulations. The 3.0-liter mild hybrid diesel is expected to return around 10 to 12 km per liter under mixed conditions, while the smaller 2.2-liter option might deliver up to 14 km per liter. Tank capacity would likely sit around 80 liters, offering a range of over 800 km in ideal conditions, more than enough for extended trips or long hauls. In terms of safety, this imagined Trooper would meet or exceed ANCAP and Euro NCAP standards, with a reinforced safety cage, multiple airbags, including curtain airbags that extend to the third row, and high-strength steel in key areas of the chassis. Emergency braking assist, pedestrian detection, traffic sign recognition, and driver fatigue alert systems would contribute to a 5-star safety rating in most markets. As for pricing, if the 2025 Trooper were to become reality, it would likely be positioned competitively against other full-size, ladder-frame SUVs. Entry-level models might start around $45,000 USD, while fully loaded variants with all the bells and whistles could stretch into the $65,000 to $70,000 range. This would place it just below vehicles like the Land Cruiser 300 or Nissan Patrol, but well above more urban-focused crossovers. Global availability remains a question mark. If Isuzu were to reintroduce the Trooper, it would likely target markets where off-road capability is still valued, such as Australia, parts of Southeast Asia, South Africa, and some parts of the Middle East and South America. Left-hand drive markets like the United States and Europe might only see it if Isuzu enters into manufacturing or distribution partnerships with brands already operating there. At the moment, there is no official press release from Isuzu confirming any Trooper revival. Yet the strength of the rumors, renderings, and imagined specifications have created a groundswell of interest from potential buyers, off-roaders, and longtime Isuzu fans. Social media and YouTube creators continue to drive attention toward the concept, and online petitions even call for Isuzu to bring it back. In conclusion, the 2025 Isuzu Trooper remains an unofficial but highly detailed vision of what could be. Based on existing technology and platforms, the concept blends off-road toughness, diesel torque, and smart interior design with modern connectivity, driver aids, and mild hybrid efficiency. Whether or not it ever reaches production, the idea has clearly struck a chord. And if Isuzu is listening, there is no doubt that the appetite for a capable, affordable, reliable off-roader is still strong. The only question now is, will this vision remain a dream, or is it the first draft of a comeback story waiting to be written? Thanks for watching.